We're going to do some unboxing of the resin I made last night. There has been some requests for me to sell the trees that I've made in my next Whatnot sale, so I thought I would make some more trees. Let me see if I can, whoops, not bump the camera. I want to unmold it so you can see it as well. And I can see it, of course. There, I think that's a good spot. This is just a green one. And my goal of this one was minimal, see it got bubbly, darn it. I was trying to avoid that. All of this foamy bubbleness. Shoot. I thought I was doing so good. Let's see here. Yeah. This side, well, it's all the underside is got bubbly. See if we can make it focus a little bit. There we go. See all the bubbles underneath there? Oh, that's frustrating. Right there isn't very good. I really took my time doing it too. I am getting a machine that will minimize the bubbles, and I think that will help. And I think it helps if it's a color or if I foil it. If I paint it with that, not the foils, but the powder beforehand. Okay, that's not so great. All right, next. Let's try the other tree. Put this one on the back. We're gonna film this tree. Hopefully this one isn't as bubbly. It's okay. Got really bubbly underneath though. The top is a little bit, has a little, let's see. The top got a little munched. Might try again, and I'll use these maybe in my little things that I make, little art I make. So far the trees are okay. One of the good things though is I was able to get all 4 eye stalks out of the snail. This was the first time I tried it, and I got 3 out of the 4 out of the mold. This back one did not survive, but this one turned out good. I did the powder, and it got a little messed up right there, but I'm pretty proud of he has all of his eye stalks. And then here is a sea turtle I made with 2 different colors, the purple and the orange. I think that turned out nice. I made some praying hands, so let's try the praying hands. I made a green and white swirly one and just a green one. So we'll start with the plain green one. Same color as the trees. That turned out really nice. That's good. That's a good one, and that'll glow. And then here is the green and white one. Oh, that turned out, oh look, it's like dotted. That's neat. Huh. My limesicle. Okay. I did 1 flying pig, and I thought it was red, but it looks more of a pearly pink. Oh, that turned out good. There are the wings. Are white. That turned out cute. It's a weird color though. I don't know how to describe it. Peach? Orange? Peach? I'm not sure. I usually ask Jenny, what color is this? And she'll describe it for me. Oh, that turned out good. Alright, so I like the praying hands and the pig. And my snail. Let's see. Then I got all of these white ones back here are snowmen. And so I made them all white because they're easier to paint if they're white. So let's start with the small one and work our way up. Get this in focus. I haven't demolded these before. This one's a little tough. Let me get it started. Okay, so here's the mold, and here is how it turned out. It's a little elf, and the tip of his hat got a little bubble, so the tip of the hat isn't perfect, but if you can see, we have some little elf ears, and he's wearing a belt, and his hat has zigzags on it, so that'll be fun to paint. He doesn't really have a face, like a nose and mouth. I might just put eyes on him. So here's the little elf. This one's the next smallest one. Oh, sorry. This one might be easier to undo because the rubber is easier. That other one was kind of a hard plastic. Oh yeah, this is much easier to undo. Oh, there we go. That's cute. We have a snowman with kind of a bobble on his scarf and a nice top hat. And then the next snowman I have, this one's textured. Oh, it's okay. Look at that. Oh, you can see his face. See how it's textured? It looks like a sweater. Oh, that'll look cute painted. And his hat. The hat is textured too. That turned out really good. Oh, I'm pleased with that. And then I believe that this is a snowman. I think it's a snowman. But if not, yes, it is. There's an arm. Set that mold right there. It's all they're jiggling like jello, the molds. And then this one has a snowflake design, and it's wearing a scarf and has arms, and it's holding a broom. I'm very pleased with the snowmen. Not so much with the trees. The trees are okay. Whoops, but those are super cute. Would definitely make those again. I think in the white, because they, like I said, they are easier to paint when it's white, opposed to painting them when they're clear. Now we're going to unload these, and I'll show you what they are in just a second. So we have this mold, number 2, and number 3. Can you guess what they are? Can you guess what animal? What does it look like to you? And then we have this one. They're all the same species. And this one. Now, if you look real hard in the background right here, you can see what they are. Let's start with the small one. This is my second time using these molds. They're kitty cats. Isn't that sweet? So I used the powder on this, and I filled it up, and then I took a piece of tape and just stuck the tape in like real quickly and took some of the powder off, and then I used black to make the mold. I made these 2 last night, so they go in opposite directions. They sleep in opposite directions. I've made a gold one, a white one. That one has a little pink nose already. This black one, and kind of a bronzy colored one. And I got the idea for making cats because we're having a raid train and it's cat themed, and plus people like cats in general. So I thought I would get ahead of the game and make some cats for that sale. Now if you want to guess what this cat is, that is this cat here. That's this mold. And I've made this calico cat already. And then I made a brown cat, kind of a brownish bronzy. I think this is the tiger eye dye, and I painted the eyes and nose and the toe beans on it, and that is made with brown. And this one was made clear. And then the mold in the back, this mold here, is this cat. It's sleeping with its eyes open, kind of holding on to its paw. And then I made, this one is clear. It's a kind of a gray and bluish gray. And this was made with the orange. So let's see what this cat looks like. So go this way so you can, whoops, sorry about that. See what this cat looks like. And I made a calico cat, so you can see how the eyes are before I do it. I made it kind of bronzy looking. And then after I paint it, I spray them, so then it gets a little shiny, and that seals in the paint. And then this one I made calico too, so let's see what this one looks like. That I used kind of a bronzy color. This one is more bronze and black with a little bit of whitish gray. And then this mold here is this standing up cat. And when I made it, I didn't know what the mold was, so that's why it's this kind of weird peachy color. But I think it still turned out sweet. And then I made the same design again with the calico with the darker colors. I wasn't sure if I should make realistic colors or imaginary colors. Here's what this one turned out. Oh, that one turned out nice. This is more streaky. Oh, that turned out cute. So you can see how much nicer, I think. They look more finished when they have their eyes on instead of just staring at you. They have more of expressions when they're painted. So I'm pleased with the kitty cats. I didn't make another puppy dog. I have one puppy dog, and his ear kind of got bobbly, so I trimmed it down, so it does have uneven ears. It looks like Susie when I'm trying to cut her hair, and she hates it. Then she runs away from me, and then she has one ear shorter than the other. And then I made a whole bunch of fish, because some of you asked if I was going to sell the fish. Whoops, sell the fish at the next sale. So let me unbox the green ones and get back to you what they look like. Here are the fish. They turned out green and white because I was using up the rest of the green and white resin. I made a black one, and I guess it looked, oh, I know what I did is I took that color from the pig and I added white to it, and it kind of came out like a strawberry cream to me. So we have those two. You can see the difference here. You can see the difference here. This one is, this is the creamy one, and then these are the two solid colored. And then here are some blue ones. I like how the fins are clear, and then this one is more blue. This is a little bit darker than that one. Here is everything that I made last night. Well, and some that I showed you. Okay, so some I made last night, and some I've already made. You know what I mean. So we have lots of birds and fish and kitty cats, and I'm super excited to paint those snowmen. I also have a set of 4 dogs that spell out something, and I'm working on painting those, and I hope to show those to you in a video soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very informal. You can hear the air conditioner running in the background. In some parts you can hear Jenny singing and the dogs drinking, but I really wanted to share with you what my progress is looking like with this resin. I hope you're having a great evening, and I'll see ya.